This is Andy flying the first time this year. Actually, he flew the Polaris in the middle of winter. But this is kind of the warm-up plane. This actually has 6 servos, and I really like it. It's very responsive, really fun to fly. It's enjoyable, it's easy, it doesn't require much effort. And the plane flies very well. This has a 22 milliamp 40C battery, and it gives it all the power that it needs. One thing that's interesting is I put a voltage meter on this, and when it gets down, I believe it's like 3.7 volts, it starts to beep. It sounds like a forklift backing up. And I just checked the battery. The battery was just a little warm from use, and the ESC was cool to the touch. So it really works well. I'm also trying this Contour 1080 roam camera. This time the sun's at our back, it's setting. It's about 5 after 7 Midwest time or Central time. And where we normally fly in the back of my office, the sun is in our eyes at this point. So we thought we'd come over to this area alongside the school and try to see if we could capture some better video. This seems to do well here. The sun's going down, you can really see the plane, there's no problem with it. I think we've got a beautiful day, no wind, it's a little cool. If you notice in some areas, I don't know if you can see this in the camera, I'm trying to keep my eye on the plane, but there's still snow on the ground. We had snow yesterday, and then we had a lot of rain, and it's melted. But in any case, I was trying to get better video, so I wanted to be able to fly the plane all around me, and this has really worked out to be a nice spot. How do you feel, Andy?
Good.
Feel comfortable?
Yeah.
All right. Want to fly it again?
I don't know.
All right. We'll get a little speed going and then do a loop. Okay, okay, don't lose interest. Well, that's pretty good. Yep, there you go. But get a little bit more speed. Just kick up the throttle a teeny bit. And get in a straight line. Go ahead and get in a straight line. Okay, dip it a little bit. Dip. Okay. And then point down, the nose down a little bit, get a little more airspeed, and then pull it up. Okay, right there. Go down, pull up. There you go. Now that was full. You can actually control that too with not doing so much up elevator. Okay, this is doing really good, Andy. Now when you get ready to land, you don't need to land until you start hearing the beep. I want you to swing out this way and bring it right across in front of us, okay? And just cut the throttle back, and it'll almost land itself. I've got the CG about 4 inches from the wing brake, or 2 inches further back towards the tail than the plans call for. And if you do that, this plane will almost land itself. If you leave it in the 2 inches, 2 inches from the wing brake, or according to the plans, the center of gravity, the nose will really want to drop down pretty strongly. So he's doing pretty good. We're about almost coming up to the time, but he's not flying it too hard, so we might be able to get a few more minutes than we've actually planned, or than I would have normally have had. But this is really a good plane. I'm really considering, I like this plane so much, and it's very easy to fly, very comfortable. This is my first F-22 that I built. It's actually my first foam plane that I've ever built myself, and it still is great. And it's gone through quite a bit. The noses broke off it once, and we just hot glued it and taped it. I've actually made it into a lawn dart one day, and it went in probably about 6 inches into the soft ground. Thank goodness it was soft. And all I did was brush the snow off. But it did knock the battery off, disconnected the wiring from the motor. It disconnected the, I have a BEC on this, and all the everything just seemed like it just disconnected everything. But on this particular model, I also have the battery mounted on the outside because it was too nose heavy, and I just couldn't figure out what I was going to do with it. And so I just kind of strapped it to the top. But
Yeah.
even with that, it flies very good. Is it starting to beep, Andy?
No, but hands off.
Hands off right there. Look at that. It's perfect. Isn't it a fun plane to fly?
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely fun. Good, good. If you had a little more speed, it wouldn't roll, and then you got to kind of learn to give it up elevator and then down elevator as it starts to roll. Okay, you do it pretty good. Okay, there you go. Now swing it way out this way. Swing it out this way a little bit, more, not over the trees, just down the road. And okay, okay. Now swing. Now swing it toward. Cut the throttle. Okay. Point it down. Get it on the lawn. There you go. Give it more throttle. More throttle. Okay. More throttle. Okay. Cut her down, and just let her just do it on its own. Excellent. Andy,
What?
you're a great flyer.
I know.